I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. But I wanted to get on here and I wanted to just talk about my overall experience of just like keeping faith. So I don't know how you all operate when it comes to like chaos. And I'm one who could handle it. But when there are several events happening back to back to back to back to back that are extremely chaotic, you might quite literally lose your fucking mind. So in the last 2 months, I was given 2 job offers, one of which I chose. The other one I couldn't take because HR contacted me back and told me that they decided to go with an internal hire. And she apologized because she didn't even know that there was a whole nother team that was looking into that. But it was fine. Like, I still appreciate those ladies for meeting with me, and they were all super beautiful, super kind, all 3 Black women, just dope. The very next day, I ended up, no, not even the very next day. That afternoon, when she told me that shit, I got home from the grocery store and I just started going hard on the job applications again. And I finally got a hit back, I believe either that same night or the next day. And they requested to do like a virtual interview with me. So I did the virtual interview. She loved me as well. She said that we had to do a second interview with the account manager. She liked me. And then we went through next steps of like onboarding. So for the last month or so, I have been going through onboarding with this particular company. Keep in mind that I was actually supposed to start on the 27th of October, but they pushed it back because they needed more time to go through, background, checking references, all of this other kind of different shit. So unbeknownst to me, this will buy me a lot of time because all of this week I have been getting hit back to back to back to back with chaotic shit. First, I got served a court appearance for eviction because I have been unable to pay my rent in the last 2 months because I was receiving unemployment, but then they revoked it. And then I had to file an appeal because my old employer is trying to say that I quit when I didn't. That's number one. Then I got hit with a notice from National Grid stating that I would be getting cut off on the 31st, which is today. And then I got hit with a disconnection notice from Spectrum. So you can imagine, like, I'm losing my fucking mind because all of these different things are an integral part into me keeping my position and into me keeping my apartment. Because if I don't have electricity, I can't do my job. And if I can't do my job, then I can't pay my rent. And if I can't pay my rent, then I'm going to be homeless. So just imagine the week that I've been fucking having. It's been super fucking heavy over here. I've been quiet about it though. I'm not even going to try to minimalize it. It's been dark, extremely dark. Like, I spent all day crying yesterday. All day fucking crying yesterday, especially at night. But I told myself to get up. I did the dishes right before like I went to sleep or whatever the case may be. And I was talking to Source and I was just like, I need you more than ever now. Like, I need help. Everything that I'm saying, I'm dead ass serious. And this is why I made the post that I posted when I say like nothing is a coincidence. The blessings, the setbacks, the chaos, all of this shit is supposed to be like this. So I'm sitting here and I'm laying in my bed and I'm crying, just going through the fucking motions, and I'm literally just asking my creator, like, please put it on the hearts of these people just looking at my information and checking out this and checking out. Please put it on their hearts to just give me some fucking grace. So mind you, I told you I had a disconnection notice for National Grid all day yesterday. I promise you, my heart could have came out of my motherfucking chest because I was just like, I'm about to lose this fucking job. I had spoken to, I'm going to say maybe 4 different representatives over the last couple of fucking days. But something in me was like, call today. I get on the phone with this older woman today. And she really looks at my account. She was like, this is the lowest balance I've ever seen for a disconnection notice. And I'm about to put y'all in my business for a second. my bill don't be shit. I'm telling you, my bill typically is usually between like 50 something and 70 something dollars. It's around the same as like my phone bill. Like my bill for National Grid don't never ever touch like $100. So she looking at it, she like, this is all you owe? She was like, I've done seen way higher amounts for disconnection notice. And I was like, thank you. You finally understand and see where I'm coming from. So she was like, you know what? I'm going to put you on a payment plan to where you could just owe the like the smallest amount. So she put that shit to $10 on top of the bill that I already have or whatever. But she put that shit to like $10 over like a 12-month period or something like that, right? And guess what my down payment is? $0 and 0 cents. This lady don't know that she literally saved my life. And I'm not saying that in a hee hee ha ha kind of way. I'm dead the fuck ass. Because I promise you, if my lights would have went the fuck out, if my electricity would have went out, I don't know what I would have did. I don't know. Because it's Friday. I'm supposed to be at work Monday. I literally just got my package in the mail for my laptop and my headset. I literally just got it yesterday from UPS. So just imagine the kind of anxiety that I'm going through where I'm just like, I just did a whole fucking month's worth of onboarding alone. Just to come and find the fuck out that I got a disconnection on the 31st when I'm supposed to be starting on the 3rd. I think this lady all up and down this fucking call. And I told her, I've been working in customer service for 13 to 15 years. And let me fucking tell you, anytime that I have A1 customer service as a representative myself, I always make it my business to let people know who are doing an amazing job that they are the shit. And she said that I made her day. I said, you don't know that you just made my fucking life. You don't know that you just changed the trajectory of what quite literally happened to me. Literally. So I asked her if she had like a survey or whatever. She was like, I think they do surveys after the call. So boom. So I get off of the phone with her. I do the survey. And I'm telling you, like, I wrote like a whole paragraph on this woman. She don't know. She blessed me today. $0 and 0 cents until the 15th. Guess when I get paid? The 14th. And I might get paid earlier than that because I got Chime. I might get paid on Wednesday. So I had to handle that. I had called City Hall today because I ain't got no money, obviously, to make it to fucking court. So I know in the past I've done like virtual visits and shit like that. So I hit up the email online and I asked them to send me the virtual link. What happens? They send it to me. Easy peasy lemon fucking squeezy. The only thing that I'm worried about now is keeping my phone on and Spectrum. I'm still going through this shit with like DSS where I've been trying to work with them for like the last 2 months and they've been giving me the runaround over and over a fucking again when it comes to bullshit. But I'm not even going to allow that shit to stress me right now because I just received the biggest fucking blessing. And the biggest blessing was just to keep my motherfucking lights on. Just to keep some fucking electricity. Like, I owe Spectrum, I think by like the 8th or the 9th or something like that, but I'm pretty sure something is going to manifest for me before that fucking time. And the reason why I'm saying all of this and putting y'all in my business, because I'm not even really worried about the whole rent, because I can make payments. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to be working, I can make payments. We can work that situation out. This is only just like the first time this has ever happened. I just moved into this apartment March. I've never had a late payment or anything. So if I need to like talk to a lawyer, because I had called there today, if I need to like talk to a lawyer or anyone to see all of what I could do or whatever, I could do that. And they might just dismiss the case if we set up a payment arrangement before the date comes. But anyhow, I'm telling all of y'all this and putting y'all in my business because as someone who is doing this shit by herself, who has mental health issues, who has been chronically stressed the fuck out with a whole bunch of anxiety, what I've been telling myself this whole time is it ain't over till it's fucking over. when I'm sitting here and listen, I'm a human being. I'm going to cry. I'm going to fucking rage. I'm going to be mad. But I'm also going to ask myself, did I do everything that I could do? Did I make all of the calls that I could make? Did I send everything that I needed to send? Did I do my fucking best? And this morning I woke up today and I give my gratitude every morning. I say, thank you for waking me and my baby up today. Gratitude. Real simple, straight to the point. However, I did ask this morning, I did ask my creator to show me how great can it get for me. Source, please show me how great it could get for me. Ask and you shall receive. I'm not saying that the things that you want are going to come exactly when you want them. But what you got to know is that you deserve everything you are busting your fucking ass for. You have to know that shit. Yes, there are times throughout this fucking journey and the last couple of months, like I felt completely fucking defeated. Completely defeated. I'm about to be 3 months behind on motherfucking rent. My arrears is in the thousands. Right? But that doesn't stop me from thinking like, where there's a will, there's a way. We can work this situation out. I love where I live now. I'm comfortable. I've made it nice and vibrant in here. I got a whole lot more motherfucking space. I did not come this far just to get this far. And I want to say the same thing for you also. You might be battling with depression. You might be battling with anxiety. But when you crying or when you raging or whatever, journaling, ask yourself, did I do all that I could do in order to make my way out of this situation? You know why I'm not worried about being homeless? Because I know I'm doing everything that I got to do. I'm not worried about that shit. I'm not even worried about the court date. I'm going to show up. I'm going to let them know all of what the fuck I can do. Because you know what? When you show up and you show the fuck out and people see that you are serious about or take the situation that you're in serious, they might actually give you a second chance. And I just ask my creator again, please put it on the hearts and the minds of the people who come across me, my case, and my situation. And ask and please put it on their hearts to give me grace. That's the only thing I can do. I give it up and I give it to source. Yes, I'm going to put in a work, but I give it to source. I can't be stressing my mind when I'm about to start this new opportunity that I literally prayed and bust my ass for. In this fucking economy right now, it is fucking unheard of to find a job within 2 months. But you know what I was doing when I was out of work? Every single fucking day that I was up while my fucking phone was on, I was busting my ass filling out several applications a day. Just like from 9 to 5, I was working. And even after that, you know how many fucking rejection fucking notices I got? Too many to count. Too many to count. But because I know how the system works, because I know my expertise, because I know what I'm good at, and I just was like, here's an avenue where I could do this. Here's an avenue where I could do that. Let me make some calls. Let me do this. Listen, it was a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Any time that I found myself in a situation where people were telling me no, or where this and that and the third was happening or whatever the case may be, I just was telling myself that maybe these positions are all not in alignment with me because they could send me down the same track that the last position did. So I'm not going to see that as a loss. I'm going to see that as these positions getting the fuck out of my way so I can be in a perfect alignment with a position that actually might value me as an employee. That doesn't make me feel stressed out every single day I'm clocking into this bitch. And I could tell it's going to be one of those positions where it's pretty seamless because I only have like 4 weeks of training from November 3rd to December 3rd. You know how anxious I was to hit up my employer just to let them know that I have 2 court dates on the same fucking week? You know I could possibly lose my position by telling them that, right? But I have to be like optimistic about like, well, no. I'm letting them know in these emails I'm still gonna show up for my training. Any kind of information that I miss, I absolutely don't mind by doing extra work. Please, whatever you have to do, give it to me. I'm letting them know. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm giving you a heads up, 2 weeks heads up, just to let you know I just came in contact with this information and there's nothing that I can do about it. The only thing that Hatiana can do is her absolute fucking best. And I'm telling you that that's the only thing that you can do for yourself as well. We can't just, if it's out of your control and you know you've done everything, everything. And you know you've done everything. I'm telling you, I done called churches. I done called churches for resources. I done pulled up on churches for motherfucking resources. It was this I actually just went into CVS or whatever because I do have a couple of food stamps and shit like that. The nigga I had asked them like how much is the soap, the dish soap or whatever. I'm telling you, I was down to my fucking last. I was down to my last. I went in there and I was like, I think I had like a couple of dollars like on my Cash App card or whatever. He checked me out. He didn't even. I was like, oh, I need to pay the I was like, oh, I need to pay the difference, and he was like, nah, you good, and walked away because he didn't want to make it hot. He didn't even let me pay for that shit. Sometimes it's little stuff. It could be little blessings, big blessings. It could be a whole bunch of different shit. I gotta keep all that I can keep right now. And a part of me keeping shit is keeping my fucking sanity. Because I promise you, there have been times and situations where I'm asking myself, like, what the fuck am I still here for? Why am I still allowing myself to suffer? Why? I deserve so much fucking better than this. But I also deserve to put myself in a position where I'm doing my best, where I'm making sure that I exercise all of my motherfucking options before I get to the point where, like, had I would have done something to myself, right? Had I would have done something to myself, and then, get to my creator and then figure out, like, no, but you actually could have just did a little bit more. If you just hung on 24 hours longer, you would have learned that there's a solution to your problem. It's you. Reach out, speak to people with kindness, treat them with respect, see what they can do for you, ask questions, show some fucking humility. That's it. There have been several huge monkey wrenches thrown in my fucking program, but I'm not going to let those situations be a determining factor of, like, I just don't want to let these little, not even little, because they're not little, but I just don't want to let this be the reason that I just say fuck it all. I don't, because I just feel like I'm just so much bigger than that. But it's days I feel so small. Like, I feel like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? When the fuck is you gonna get off me? Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't got nothing to do with no devil, none of that bullshit. If you know now, I don't even believe in the devil no more. And that's another reason why my anxiety ain't what it used to be. Believing in some bum ass motherfucking devil. I don't believe in no fucking devil. And if the devil ever did exist, well, yeah, anyway, we're not gonna go into that conversation. We're not gonna go into that conversation. What I'm gonna say is, there are no coincidences. Only chances for you to make a difference in your own life. Sometimes the responsibility for change is just 100% on you, because ain't nobody coming to save you. There might be situations that people can aid and assist in and helping you to fuck out. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody coming to save you. And that's the one thing that I pride myself on, because I could have reached out to my family that I'm in no contact with, knowing that I'm fucked up and I could possibly, I said, fuck all of that. Because what if they wasn't here? What if they weren't here for me to turn to? I still would have to figure it out by myself. And this is why when I get to points like this, where I'm overcoming shit by myself, it just make it so much motherfucking greater. Because it's just like, just when you thought, or just when a motherfucker's evil eye thought like, oh, she gonna be fucked up, she gonna be this, that, and the third, whoop, 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 whoop. Source end up coming through for me. You know, can't nothing stop what Source already got prepared for you. It's already been written. I just gotta keep remembering to like believe in myself. I gotta keep remembering to give myself grace and to just practice that patience. You know, I think we all have this kind of thing where we're like, yo, I want this to happen when it's gonna happen. Da, 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 da. But I promise you, in this season of me, like, you know, shedding all of this dead weight and, you know, coming into a new position and having this kind of like metamorphosis happen, like I'm being taught in this season that I just need to surrender. I just need to give it all up. Give up the control that I think that I have. Give up the worry, give up the pain, give all of that shit up. And when I say give it up, I'm not necessarily saying like, oh, like brush it to the side or act like it doesn't exist. I mean like literally cry that shit out. Be angry, be this, be that, but also be fucking productive. Also be fucking productive, because faith without work is dead. Faith without work is dead. So you gotta go out there and you gotta be your hero, regardless of what's being thrown at you. I'm just super grateful that my faith is so much bigger than my fears. So much bigger than my fears. And I'm just so happy that I have the strength inside me, knowing that it's just me. And I don't have nobody to turn to. And I'm not going to turn to anybody. Because, you know, people will disappoint you. I'm not gonna disappoint myself. I'm never going to leave me hanging. Hatiana got Hatiana for the rest of her fucking life. And ain't nobody protecting me like I protect me. And that's the fucking flex.